All right.
Welcome back to Section 12 with Reverend Blue. We are here with the Lions. We've got
Lions.
We've got Carlos Tesla,
Nope.
Jiminy Cricket,
No.
Marcus Bell.
You should be a sports announcer. Marcus Bell. That's a detective from a show that I can't remember which. Who is Marcus Bell? What was he a detective on?
Elementary.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so Carlos Tesla.
No.
What's his name?
Isaac Tesla.
Isaac
Not
Tesla is with us today. He's coming in here just in a little bit.
We're so excited to meet him again.
Yes, he's a really cool guy. Mm-hmm. Very much appreciate him. But we're going to talk about sports and sports ball.
Okay, can you please tell the story?
I don't know what you're talking about.
In the bathroom with the guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to preference this with I am the sports person in the household other than baseball, right? Like you love baseball, right? But when it comes to football and most other sports, I'm the one that loves them.
I'm a baseball guy. That's it. Hockey. I like hockey. I just don't know all the stuff. Mm-hmm. I just, like, my mom watched hockey a bit when I was a kid, but not, like, I don't know. It just wasn't a big thing in my house. Baseball, though, was...
Yeah, you grew up in a baseball family.
Yeah.
And then Alex played baseball, and everything was baseball.
I love baseball. Anyway, I still love baseball. And I do understand some people are like, oh, it's a boring sport. I get it. It's not for everybody. I enjoy it.
Baseball is not boring.
I know. I enjoy it. I especially like to. I know it sounds nuts, but nostalgia. I like having games playing over the radio. So
yeah, I mean, but especially baseball games. Like, there's something so, like you said, nostalgic.
The
so
announcers
old
are
school.
so good.
Yeah.
Man, it's like
they never get annoying. I feel like sometimes football announcers, I'm like, oh my gosh, please shut up. Like,
and used to, because nowadays they do actually get somewhat annoying sometimes.
The
like
baseball ones do, like the old school ones.
So many ads, and there's so much like.
Oh yeah.
Like back in the day, it was different. It was just so much different. Anyway, it really good, but they do still have some good announcers. You almost feel like you're at the game.
Yeah.
All right. So we're at a bar one night. I'm at a bar with some buddies. And an argument breaks out across the bar between two guys, and they're like talking about, oh, screw you and your team and blah blah blah, and one guy was yelling at this Packers fan, and the other guy, just going back and forth, and they're barking at each other. Well, I had to go to the bathroom at one point in time, and I walk into the bathroom, and this guy walks in and walks up right next to me, and women don't all know this, but men's urinals are right next to each other. And
it's got to be kind of awkward.
And so this guy walks up next to me and turns and looks at me, and which consequently, when you're going to the bathroom, courtesy, you can kind of look at each other's face and then go back to what you're doing. But like a full turn is like bro, I don't like. It's just awkward.
Right.
Face the wall. Right. Mind your business. Either way, I'm not shy, so it's not anything like that. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, you're over here, I'm over here. We're two dudes peeing. Get over it. Anyway, the dude turns to me, and he starts going in and carrying on about this stupid fudge packer. He's calling the guy the fudge packer, and he's a Packers fan. You believe this idiot? He comes to Michigan as a Packers fan, and he's just running his mouth. And I said, oh, sorry, man. I don't really pay attention to golf anyway, or hockey. I don't remember what sport I said. But it was something.
I think it was hockey. I think you said
it might have been hockey. But it was like, I'm like, I don't really pay much attention to hockey anyway. This dude stopped talking, turned forward, face forward, finished peeing, and I'm just kind of laughing to myself. And he spins on his heels and walks straight out, even without washing his hands. He just out the door, wanted to get away from me. And I thought it was...
Who is this psychopath?
I thought it was the funniest thing. Absolute the funniest, this guy. And I've to me, that's like the...
It's like the best way to get people that are talking about that to stop immediately.
Yeah.
Is you just...
Yeah, he went from hating...
pretend that you're completely ignorant.
He went from hating the Packers fan, like, how dare he be a Packers fan in my state? And then he spun on his heels because now all of a sudden he had somebody else to hate, which I thought was really funny. Like, I hate this guy who doesn't know anything about sports and called it hockey.
That is so amazing.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite stories.
It was good.
I love
it was
that
good.
story.
It was fun. I just the anger this guy had about a sports team. I'm like, that's really funny. And yes, I know that the Packers are volleyball team. We get it. So it's
Yeah, like a girls volleyball team.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely a girls volleyball team.
I love that.
The
Packers. The
Packers.
Packers. Ugh, gross. Packers.
Gross.
My brother's a Packers fan, which is really funny because I am such a diehard not Packers fan. And
It might have been Green Bay.
Green Bay is the Packers.
See? Now I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I mixed it
Now
up.
we have definitely
Now
confirmed
we've definitely
that.
confirmed that I don't know shit.
No, it's kind of funny because I've been a huge football fan like my entire life. So growing up, that was the only time I really got to see my dad was just to hang out. We were Lions fans, but we lived in New York. And every time the Lions was on TV on a Sunday afternoon, I would sit on my dad's lap and he would teach me all about football. And so like that was where my love of football came from. And I loved playing football. Like growing up, you know, when I was a teenager, we would just have like backyard football games. And I mean, obviously I never like played football because I'm just not that girl. But yeah,
You've never played football?
Not on a team.
Oh, but like you like flag football or
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like we would like backyard games or whatever and just like flag. Like in college, we would do that and stuff too. And I really enjoyed it. I never really like closely followed everything while the kids were growing up and things like that. But I was always a fan. We never had TV, so I never had
Yeah, for a long time
to
our
watching
household
any of this.
For a long time our household we didn't really the central focus was not our TV in our house. And
No.
so it was
We haven't had cable since Alex was 1.
yeah, we shut off cable and streamed. We started streaming 21 years. It was 22 years ago we started streaming.
Yeah.
And,
but this was before the streaming services carried sports games.
Started with
like
let me
they
rephrase
didn't-
too. We didn't really stream
No, we would
22
get the
years ago. We
Netflix
got
discs.
Netflix discs sent to us.
That
and
was
went
so
that
fun.
route.
I wish I love the instant streaming. I get that, right? But there was something about putting the movies that you wanted to watch in your queue, right? And then rearranging them like, okay, which one do I really want to watch? And then you had to actually wait in the mail for them to come. But it was so exciting to get those in the mail.
And then it was commitment. Like you
It
had two discs you were going to watch.
Yes.
Right? And you were going to watch them. You
Yep.
rented them, they're home. You have no other choice. So we either watch this one tonight or this one tonight. And then tomorrow we watch the other one. Right.
And then
or
you
whatever
didn't
day.
get the net, like you could keep them for as long as you wanted, but you didn't get your next movie until in your queue until you sent the other one back.
Yeah.
So sometimes we would keep the movie for quite a while. And sometimes we would watch it and return it like the next day.
Which I feel like that eliminated binge watching.
Absolutely. Oh, there wasn't binge watching.
No.
I don't think there was. There was.
Not
You might
for
watch
us.
the movie on repeat. Like we've seen Finding Nemo like a quadrillion times, you know, because they had it on DVD.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was binging. Like that just wasn't a thing. If you had, Saturday morning cartoons or something, but it wasn't just binging like we do now. Like I watched the entire series in a day, or whatever.
Well, and we actually do that. So when we're editing things, we turn on and start watching a bunch of things,
Yeah.
but not, so we digress. So let's go back to
So it was really funny because so a couple of years ago, when I had to have some downtime, I had a lot of time to like do research and kind of get back into things and find out who the current players were. And I mean, Barry Sanders was when I was watching like last time, like he was one of my favorite players. And it was funny because our boys were like, where is this coming from? Like, why are you all of the sudden a Lions fan? Like they kept saying that I was like a bandwagon jumper and all of this. And I was like, okay, no. I'm like, I have been a Lions fan since like the 80s when I first could understand what football was. And
she has proof. It's
and
not,
I do,
yeah.
and so one of my favorite times was when I was 15. My dad was good friends with the co-editor, the assistant editor or something of Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
And he knows all kinds of really random people. So we ended up going down to Orlando and we hung out with a whole bunch of the players that didn't make it to like the final 4 teams when they played for the AFC and NFC, championship. And so I didn't even at this time, I probably hung out with a ton of Lions and I didn't even realize it, because I didn't know the names of players. But yeah, I mean, I just found some pictures. I'll actually post them of me standing next to 2 of these players. And again, had no idea who they were. Now, here's the problem. I had this really cool experience when I was 15 And it was lost on me, right? Because first of all, I was a brat when I was 15. And second of all, I didn't have like the appreciation of where we actually were. Like that was one of the coolest experiences. We were just like we were nobody, right? Like we weren't anybody famous. And we're like VIP, we're like dining with all these people. We're like staying in these cool hotels and like literally socializing with some of the most famous people in the world. You know, all these big football players and stuff and all the coaches and everything. Anyways, so it's one of those experiences that I wish I could go back and have now, like now that I know and I would truly appreciate it. And anyways, so yeah, but it's kind of funny.
So would you say I mean, obviously not now, it's not wasted on you. Like now you see,
I see the value
and
of
how
like
cool
how
it
amazing
was that you had done that.
Like,
but do you feel like it was wasted on you?
I don't feel like I appreciated how cool it was at that time. Like I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And anyways, it was really, really fun. It was my brother and my dad and I that we went down there and just had a really good time. We went to Disney World and everything. But I have like a hat signed by every football player I could find to sign my hat because I was just this 15-year-old kid like, hi, sign my hat, hee hee hee. And then I have like a football that my dad made that was like made of wood and it's got the signatures. And I'm like, that's probably worth a lot of money and I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? Like, because again, I didn't understand the value of that at the time. And now I'm like, I'm wearing my Tesla jersey that is signed. And to me, that was like one of the coolest experiences that I've had recently, you know, is that I got to go meet Tesla when he was in town because he's local to Jenison, Hudsonville area. And anyways.
Samson, right? Samson,
oh my gosh.
Tesla.
As long as you're not saying Tesla, we're good. I don't care who you call his first name. The announcers can't even get that right. Anyways, drives me crazy. So when I got way back into football, you know, a couple of years ago, and we actually had the ability to watch the games again because we chose to get a service that we could watch the games on. I've always been as big of a fan as I am now. I just didn't have a way to express it. And so it's really sweet because every gift that I've gotten for the past couple of years for like birthday, Christmas from, you know, friends and family have been Lions themed. And I absolutely love that because I have so much gear that I could literally wear a different thing every day of the week and it would be fine. So yeah, I just love that.
Not me. Let's throw this out there. I have two Cubs sweatshirts, a Cubs jacket that the zipper's broken on.
You have more Lions gear than you do Cubs gear, which is why I got you a Cubs sweatshirt
hat
for Christmas.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't have a lot of stuff. So here's the thing is we love our teams. However, like she said, we didn't put our main focus on that stuff until the kids were older is really what it boils down to.
Yeah.
And it's bittersweet because she got to watch sports with her dad her whole life. Right. And then, so she has a love for it. We just had a different focus.
We did.
And so now that the kids are older, we can kind of focus back on some of the stuff that we really like. We took the things that were most important to us and still did them, right? And we let these things kind of fall to the back burners and we catch games when we could or whatever.
Well, yeah, exactly. We focus more on the kids and what the kids wanted and what the kids were doing. And we've now that our kids are older, are like, wait a minute, we love these things. Like you said, like, let's bring those back in. But yeah, I mean, kind of had a crappy time the past couple of years and the Lions were doing so amazing in 2023 and 2024. No. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. The Lions were doing so good in 2023 and 2024 that it like gave me life. Like it was so exciting. And I poured all of my energy and attention and focus into reading and learning and listening and watching. I mean, you should see my social media feed is like during football season, it's just all football, the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's a little diversified now. But I love that it kind of like, you know, gave me, I don't know, energy and excitement.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they didn't do as well this year, fine. You can't do great every single year. You know, that's fine.
Well, there's always factors that we don't know.
Well, and here's the thing too. I kind of am glad because all of the bandwagon jumpers that did jumped back off. And I'm like, sweet. Now like the true fans are there and like the true like diehard Lions fans that went through like, you know, 65 years of not winning anything.
Not one game in 65 years.
No.
Are you guys serious?
I'm being silly.
Are you serious? Oh, you were being facetious.
We did go 0-16 though, so that's fun. Anyways, but yeah, so we just wanted to hop on here. Super Bowl. We are super excited. We're
We're
super
very
excited about the Super Bowl.
Super excited about the Super Bowl.
And I have to say that I am just glad that the Chiefs are not in the Super Bowl this year. That's literally all I cared about. And I don't ever wish like harm on people, but I was kind of glad that they had a crappy season because I got really bored.
I don't wish harm, but I just wish they would all fall down the stairs.
No, like, okay, Patrick Mahomes got injured and I didn't want him to get injured. I wanted them to suck. Like, I didn't want them to do well because I was getting so bored of them. And then the whole like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And I was like, okay, enough. Like, can we just have anybody else, you know? So I'm actually really excited about the Super Bowl because I think the two teams that are in it are going to be amazing.
The Bills?
No, I was so bummed. So Josh Allen totally deserves to be in a Super Bowl. Like that man, he played the last game with like a broken foot.
So do you know? If you know so much, why don't you tell me?
It's the Seahawks and the Patriots. And the cool thing is for the Patriots, they've got a rookie that he's like brand first year ever in there. The Patriots haven't done great since Tom Brady left. I mean, they were in the Super Bowl. Like he has all the rings. He can't even fit them on any more fingers. But yeah, Drake May, he's pretty cool. And he's been dating his wife since middle school.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm happy for that. And then Sam Darnold, I think has been on like 5 football teams in the last 8 years. He's been there for 8 years and everybody kept just like shoving him aside. Like, we don't want you. They would put him on the back burner. And he goes to the Seahawks and he brings that team to the Super Bowl. So to me, I'm very, very happy for both teams that have made it. And I feel like it's going to be a really, really good game. So we'll see a little bit later today who is the winner. What is your thought? Let's pretend like we're those guys that sit around the table and they're like, oh yeah. And then you have to tell me what score you think it's going to be and who you think's going to win.
So I've been following the Seahawks for a while, and I truly believe that they are going to be the dominant party here. I think this is going to be, I think they have a strong defense and they're gonna stand their ground.
Absolutely. Against the Seahawks offense?
No, the Seahawks are going to.
Against the Patriots offense.
Yeah.
You were talking about the Seahawks. Okay. What do you think the score is going to be?
Me? Mm-hmm. Well, I can guarantee it. It's already scripted, and I've got the script right here. Hold on. Let me pull up this piece of paper.
No, you can't tell people that it's scripted.
Oh, I don't.
That's the secret.
I don't really think things are scripted. Can you imagine
the refs
what you'd have to get?
And it's
I
scripted.
do believe that refs get paid off.
Absolutely.
I think that's what some of them got in trouble for that this year. So I like whatever. I do believe that. However, people get bribed and shit. There's money involved. Anytime there's that much money involved, people are playing games.
Yep.
Right? Because people are greedy and they're dumb and they think that if they and I don't care if it's the richest person in the world, whoever it is, if you got money on there, you got skin in the game, bro. You're either honest or you're not, and that will bring out the dishonesty in people.
Well, and the logo for the Super Bowl for the past like 8 or 9 years has been the colors of the team that are in it. And they make that logo like a year in advance, maybe 2.
Yeah, but do they show it throughout the year?
Yeah. So this year I was like, ooh, it has blue in it. I'm like, okay, we might have a chance this year. But then I forgot like the Seahawks have like a brighter blue than we do. They've got like that teal color. I love their uniforms,
gotcha.
By the way. I think the Seahawks uniforms are cool.
And I might be wrong. We might come out. It might come out, and all of a sudden someday, excuse me, it might come out, and all of a sudden someday we have, like, oh look, the person in charge of the Super Bowl just got arrested for setting up the win. I don't like. Who knows? Like it just. I don't know.
All right. So who's gonna win? What's the score gonna be? Just give me a straight answer.
Okay, Seahawks are gonna win, and it's gonna be 42-17.
Ooh, that much of a margin?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks as well. And I think it's going to be a very close game. I think it's going to be like 35-34.
I think it's going to be a very close game as well. And then in the last quarter, they're going to explode.
So maybe it's not even going to be that high
They're
of a
going to
scoring game, though.
explode, and it's going to be like boom, boom. They got their points.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, if they're as well matched as I feel like they are, the score is actually going to be lower. So I feel like I should change my score.
I think they're going to come into this very differently. I think the Seahawks are going to be strong the whole time. but I think that the Seahawks are going to pace themselves a little better. And I think that like they won't be the first ones with numbers on the board. I think that'll happen within the first 5 minutes of the game. There's going to be numbers on the board.
All right. First 5 minutes. Love it.
And it's not the Seahawks.
Oh, I think the Patriots are going to score
I do.
first.
I think they're going to score first, and I think it's going to set a precedence, and they're going to be chasing, and it's going to be a fight, and they're going to overcome because they're pacing themselves, and where Patriots are going to overdo it in the beginning and not have enough energy in the end.
All right. Who is your favorite Lions player?
My favorite Lions player is
Is it St. Brown? Because that's
No.
who you're wearing.
no.
Who's your favorite?
Hold on, I can't think of his name. Who's my favorite Lions player is Hutchinson.
Hutchinson?
Hutchinson. No, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite for Lions players.
Okay.
I really don't know if I have a favorite. Like even with my jersey and truth be told, because I've never been really a big football fan, we used to watch the Bears all the time. Don't get me wrong. We used to watch the Bears.
They did great this year. That was awesome.
Yes.
Anyways.
And we used to have we'd go to Chicago and my aunt and uncle would have big parties and we'd spend time there and my parents would watch them play too. We had the fridge. How could you not watch when you have the fridge?
Right.
Just saying. But anyway, we used to I just wasn't as into football. And so now I look at it and I'm like,
all right, we'll switch to the question. Who's your favorite Cubs player?
Andre Dawson till the day I die.
All right, love it.
He's no longer obviously anybody who knows baseball knows Andre Dawson.
Who's your favorite Cubs player?
Right now, probably Pete Crow Armstrong.
Okay.
So he's coming out of the box hot. Like he is.
Is that the guy that goes by PCA? Because his name is such a mouthful.
I'm sure he actually goes by Pete. I'm just saying. But yeah, Pete Crow Armstrong has been a hell of a player. Like he's definitely proven himself out there.
Mm-hmm. He is so emotional. Like,
is he?
Yeah, he wears his emotions on his face. Like whether he is so excited about what's going on or whether he's really mad at himself with what he's done. He is. Oh,
I gotcha.
He is not like a stone
I get
cold
you there.
face.
I see what you're saying.
He is fully expressional. Let's go with that. He expresses his emotion.
I just
on his
don't refer
face.
to it as emotional.
No, he is though. I mean,
he is.
Like,
is he crying?
Do you know there's other emotions than just crying?
No.
Oh my gosh, you're such an idiot. You can have excitement. That is, should we watch Inside Out? It will teach you all about the different emotions.
Yes.
Yes.
I wouldn't call it emotional. Emotional is when they're all exposed. If he's angry, yeah, people know he's angry.
And that's not an emotion?
Yeah, it's an emotion, but it doesn't mean he's emotional.
So if somebody was angry all the time, I would call them emotional.
I wouldn't. I'd say he's just angry all the time.
And angry is an emotion.
No, I think that you're emotional. Like you're happy 1 minute and then 30 seconds later you're crying and then the 30 seconds later
I feel like I have something like right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not true.
All right. So
okay, so he's an emotional player.
He is. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is.
I'm just saying that there's some people that go up and they just have a stone cold face no matter what happens.
Like me?
Yes, you have a stone cold face no matter what happens. I should call you Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like that's
my name is Steve.
Which is funny because Stone Cold Steve Austin has a lot of emotion as well. Like it makes me laugh that
my name is
that.
Steve. So if you guys wanted to call me that, Stone Cold Steve.
All right. Well, we're gonna end this right here with
my name is not Steve. My name is Aaron.
Are you Scuba Steve? I love it. All right. So we're really excited about the Super Bowl. We can't wait to see it and watch it. And I don't know if the commercials are going to be great this year or not. I feel like they've gone downhill over the past couple of years and I'm whatever. So yeah, that is that. Happy football.
Get better at the commercials. Sorry, not sorry. We used to have the best commercials in the 80s and 90s.
Here's the problem. They release them ahead of time now.
Sure. But listen, in the 80s and 90s, they were the best commercials ever. And then they would play them throughout the year.
Yeah.
And it was like...
Even non-football people would love to watch the Super Bowl because of the commercials.
Just for the commercials. Mm-hmm. Bro, get back at life.
Like, do better with your advertising because they kind of suck
all of a
right
sudden
now.
have all this ability to create and people are creating garbage. But back
You know
then
why?
it was
Because
like,
AI is taking away our ability to create.
I don't even think it's that. I think you have it in your head. AI is just going to
No,
take
they,
over.
like people don't have to think as much anymore because they just run it through AI for creative writing and even drawing. And
Let's see some people make some videos, some commercials that were as good as the old ones. Like
Yes,
the same
please.
kind of technology,
That's our
using the same
challenge
kind of
to you.
technology.
We're challenging people in the ad business. We challenge you to make a really good commercial.
Do better.
Yep. That's all. Bye.
See ya.